Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Revived Code. I am Manoshi. Today we are solving a classic coding interview problem called Word Break 2 using JavaScript with memoizations and the backtracking. I will explain every line of code and show you how to break down a sentence into the all possible combinations of dictionary word. Here is the problem, that is the given a string S and a dictionary of strings word dict. Add spaces in S to construct a sentence where each word is a valid dictionary word. Return all such possible sentences in all order. Note that the same word in the dictionary may be reused multiple times in the segmentation. Here is the example 1. Input A is equal to cat, sand, dog. Verdict cat, cats, and sand and dog. So output will be cats and dog or cats and dog. Here is the example 2. That is the pineapple and pineapple, pineapple. Verdict apple, pen, pine, pineapple. So output should be pineapple and pineapple, pineapple, like this. So this is the question, and I already created one JS file. So let's start the solution. Define the main function as word break that takes a string S and the list of valid words like a anything word dict. So we can start with the let word break. So start with the function S that takes a string S with list of valid words like a any like dict word dictionary, like that. So here we are going to create a value constant variable like word set equal to new set with word dict. Here we convert the word dictionary to a set of Foster lookup O one type complexity. One, we are creating like that. Next, another variable like constant memo equal to new map. So here we are creating a memoization map to cache result for a given start indexing. Now we are defining a helper function that tries to form sentence starting with index. Function we can check with the back track index with start. Now we are writing the if else condition here. So if we have reached the end of the string, then return an array with an empty string. If start equal to s length, then return empty string. Next, we are writing another if condition, that is the if we have already computed result for the start, then return the cache result. If memo dot has start return memo dot get start. Next, we need to initialize an array to hold all the valid sentences from this start indexing. So creating the constant value result equal to blank array. Try all the possible and position to extract substrings starting from the start. So for loop, here we have to create let int equal to start plus 1. End equal to end plus plus. Then const word equal to s slice start and end. Here, that is the slice the substring from start to end. Again, we need to create a if condition. There is in the substring, if the substring exists in our word set here, no? That is the word set. So we need to check that. Word set dot hash, that is the word we have to pass. This word we have to pass. Then possible sentences from index end onwards. So const we can create any name, that is a sub sentence equal to backtrack with end. And here we need to combine the current word with the all possible sub sentences. So for const value, we can write down the sentence as of sub sentence, and here we writing the result dot push word plus sorry sentence sentence not then blank. We need to write a ternary operator with plus sentence then blank string. So here we will just check that if sub sentence is not empty, add a space between words. That is the main. This line is defines that if the sentence is not empty, then add a space between words. After for loop, we need cache the result for the current start index. So memo dot set start and result, and also we need to return result. First we check that cache the result for the current start indexing and return all the sentences formed from the indexing start. And now we need to return, that is the backtrack with 0, that is the start the backtracking from indexing 0 of the string. So here we need to return backtrack with 0, and now we can write the constant value is equal to, what is the first example given, this one, and what it should be this one. And here we can write one another variable with like output should be word break with s and verdict. So here we are just calling the word break function and store the output. Now we need to console log output. go with the terminal, integrated terminal. So start with the node and what is the name? Sorry guys. So as expected, we are not getting the answer. We need to check that what happened here. So here I'm not passing the one space. So now we receive the answer as expected, and we can check with pineapple also. Just copy, paste here pineapple, and what is the verdict here? We have to paste. Save it, and we can check. And here also we have to space. Save and yeah. So first pineapple, pineapple, next pineapple, pineapple, this one, and pineapple, pineapple. See, so all threes are coming. Word break. We are just creating one variable with the function. So first we convert the word dictionary into a set of first lookups and use a map to store previously result, computed result. Next we are defining a function with a if-else condition so that the backtrack function try to, so we are creating the backtrack function. So this function tries to build valid sentence starting from given a index, and if we have reached the end of the string, we return an array with an empty string. If we have already computed this position before, we reuse it. And next we are creating the for loop section here. So for every possible of indexing, we slice the word and check if it is exist in the dictionary. If yes, we recursively call backtrack for the remaining string. We then combine the current word with all the valid sentences, and after that we are just memoize the result to avoid recomputation, and finally call our helper from the indexing 0. And here we are just use our input what should be, that is the we just check with our console that what is the output will be. Here using the memoizations because we need to avoid the recalculating overlapping sub problems. So we used here the backtracking to explore the all combination, memoizations our cache result, and we have to pass the set for the first word lookup. That's it guys. This is the today's video. If you found this helpful, please like, comment your doubts and subscribe for the more interview style coding tutorials. Let me know what problem you want to see in the next video. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.